For over 4,500 years, the Great Pyramid of Giza has stood as one of the most awe-inspiring structures ever built. Rising 481 feet originally and weighing over 6 million tons, it has puzzled historians, engineers, and scientists alike. Despite centuries of study, we still don't fully understand how it was built or why it was designed with such precision. Was it simply a pharaoh's tomb, or did it serve a greater purpose? Did the ancient Egyptians possess knowledge far beyond what we assume? Or is there another explanation entirely, one that could change how we see ancient civilizations? Even with today's modern technology, constructing a pyramid of this scale with such mathematical accuracy would be a massive challenge. The Great Pyramid aligns almost perfectly with true north. Its sides follow the golden ratio, and its dimensions encode mathematical and astronomical principles that some argue couldn't have been accidental. Over the years, countless theories have emerged about its construction, purpose, and hidden secrets. Some suggest the use of massive ramps, while others propose hydraulic lifting techniques. Some believe the pyramid was an energy generator, while mainstream archaeologists maintain it was simply a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. Recent discoveries, including a hidden chamber and evidence of a now-extinct Nile River channel that may have facilitated construction, continue to reshape our understanding. But with every answer, new questions arise. Could the Great Pyramid be a relic of lost ancient knowledge? And if so, what have we yet to uncover? In this video, we'll explore the leading theories, recent discoveries, and the ongoing debate surrounding one of history's greatest enigmas. For thousands of years, people have asked the same question. How did the ancient Egyptians build the Great Pyramid? No modern cranes, no advanced tools, just human ingenuity. Or was it something more? Some experts believe they used ramps, others say hidden internal pathways, and some even suggest water-powered lifting systems. But what if the real answer is something we've never even considered? What if they had access to lost ancient technology, a building method that allowed them to move these giant stone blocks with incredible precision? Let's break down the most fascinating theories. The most widely accepted theory? Ramps. The idea is simple. Egyptian builders constructed massive ramps to drag the blocks into place. But there's a problem. We've never found any evidence of them. Several variations of this theory exist. A straight ramp? It would have needed more material than the pyramid itself. A zigzagging ramp? Possible, but it would have made precise alignment extremely difficult. Or a spiral ramp wrapping around the pyramid. A better theory, but still, how did they get the heavy blocks into the precise internal chambers? The problem is simple. No remains of massive ramps have ever been found. Could the Egyptians have used a completely different and now lost technique? Enter the internal ramp theory. Proposed by French architect Jean-Pierre Houdin, this idea suggests that the pyramid wasn't built using external ramps at all, but an internal spiral ramp hidden inside the structure itself. This would explain why no external ramps have ever been found, how workers moved heavy blocks while maintaining precision, and why certain hidden chambers inside the pyramid remain unexplained. In 2011, researchers used thermal imaging and found strange voids and anomalies inside the pyramid, possibly supporting this theory. Could this mean that the ancient Egyptians designed a secret internal system to move stone blocks, one that modern engineering has yet to rediscover? Here's where things get even more interesting. Some researchers believe that water was the key to lifting the massive stone blocks of the Great Pyramid. Instead of relying solely on manpower, the ancient Egyptians may have used hydraulic engineering, a technique that wouldn't be rediscovered until much later in history. The Giza Plateau is filled with underground tunnels, which may have once carried water to strategic locations around the pyramid. The Egyptians were masters of water management, using sophisticated irrigation systems to control the flooding of the Nile. Could they have applied the same knowledge to pyramid construction? Some hieroglyphs even show workers pouring water on sand, possibly not just as a ritual, but as a way to reduce friction and make it easier to move heavy objects. If this theory is correct, it suggests that the Egyptians harnessed the power of water to lift and transport massive stones, using a method we still don't fully understand. Could this be evidence of a lost ancient technology, one that allowed them to build with precision and efficiency beyond what we ever imagined? The Great Pyramid's construction remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Theories exist, but none fully explain how this structure was built with such precision. The Great Pyramid of Giza is one of the most impressive engineering feats in human history. But the real question is, why was it built? The most common explanation is that it was simply a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. But here's the problem. No body has ever been found inside. Unlike other Egyptian tombs, the Great Pyramid contains no inscriptions, no wall paintings, and no treasures. Just empty, undecorated stone chambers. Even stranger, the so-called King's Chamber holds a massive granite box that resembles a sarcophagus, but it's too large to have been brought through the narrow passageways. Some believe this means it was placed before the pyramid was completed, or that it wasn't a sarcophagus at all. So if Khufu wasn't buried here, what was the true purpose of the pyramid? Some believe the answer lies not within the pyramid, but above it, in the stars. The ancient Egyptians were obsessed with the cosmos, believing the heavens held the key to life, death, and the afterlife. And when we examine the Great Pyramid's design, the connections to astronomy are impossible to ignore. It is perfectly aligned with true north, more precisely than most modern buildings. Its structure mirrors the Orion constellation, which the Egyptians associated with Osiris, the god of the afterlife. The pyramid's air shafts point directly at key stars, leading some to believe it wasn't just a monument, but an ancient observatory. Could this mean the Great Pyramid wasn't just a tomb, but a celestial gateway? A structure designed to guide the pharaoh's soul to the stars? Or could it be evidence that the ancient Egyptians possessed advanced astronomical knowledge that we still struggle to understand today? And the mystery doesn't stop there. If the Great Pyramid was just a tomb, why does its structure encode advanced mathematical principles? The ratio of its height to its base is almost exactly equal to pi. The dimensions also reflect the golden ratio, a number found in nature, art, and advanced architecture. If you multiply the pyramid's height by 1 billion, you get a number that is shockingly close to the average distance between the Earth and the Sun. This kind of mathematical precision raises a profound question. Did the builders of the Great Pyramid have access to knowledge far beyond what we assume? So, was the Great Pyramid truly just a tomb? Or was it something more? A structure designed to harness energy, align with the cosmos, and encode hidden knowledge? Could it even be evidence of a lost ancient technology, one that we've yet to fully comprehend? For centuries, the Great Pyramid has stood as a symbol of mystery and wonder. But even today, new discoveries continue to challenge everything we thought we knew about this ancient structure. If the Great Pyramid was just a tomb, why does it contain hidden chambers, strange heat signatures, and evidence of an ancient river system that may have played a key role in its construction? Modern technology is revealing secrets that were buried for thousands of years, and some of these findings suggest that the pyramid may have been part of something much bigger, possibly even an advanced energy system that we still don't understand. In 2017, scientists using advanced scanning technology made a groundbreaking discovery: a massive hidden void inside the Great Pyramid. This chamber, over 100 feet long, has no clear function and no known entrance. What was it used for? And why would the Egyptians build such a massive space only to leave it empty? But that's not all. Thermal imaging has revealed strange heat anomalies in different sections of the pyramid. Some researchers believe this could indicate hidden passageways or energy flows within the structure. Others suggest it could be evidence of an ancient energy system, one that may have powered something we no longer understand. And then there's the question of the pyramid's location. Recent studies show that the Great Pyramid was built near a now extinct Nile River channel, which may have allowed the Egyptians to transport materials far more efficiently than previously believed. Could this be the missing piece of the puzzle? The key to how the Great Pyramid was constructed with such precision? Or does it hint at an even deeper mystery? One of the most controversial theories is that the Great Pyramid wasn't just a tomb, but a functional energy generator. The idea comes from a few strange facts. The pyramid's materials, limestone, granite, and basalt, are known to be highly conductive. The chambers inside the pyramid create a natural resonant frequency, almost like a tuning fork. The original gold capstone, now missing, could have acted as a conductor, channeling energy. Could the Great Pyramid have been more than just a monument? Was it part of lost ancient technology, a system designed to harness and distribute energy in ways we still don't understand? Even mainstream scientists are starting to rethink their assumptions. As technology advances, new discoveries continue to emerge. But the deeper we dig, the more it seems like the true purpose of the Great Pyramid has yet to be uncovered. With all these theories about hidden chambers, lost energy systems, and advanced knowledge, one big question remains: could we be overcomplicating things? Many mainstream Egyptologists argue that the Great Pyramid is exactly what it appears to be: a tomb built with sheer manpower, ingenuity, and basic tools. They believe that alternative theories often rely on speculation rather than evidence, and that the mysteries surrounding the pyramid have logical explanations. According to the mainstream view, the Great Pyramid was built using massive labor forces, tens of thousands of skilled workers, not slaves, working in organized teams. Copper tools and simple pulley systems capable of shaping and moving stone. A highly structured construction process that involved ramps and precise planning. While some argue that the pyramid encodes advanced mathematical constants like pi and the golden ratio, others say these numbers appear by coincidence, not by design. And when it comes to energy theories, skeptics argue that there is no direct evidence that the pyramid ever generated or transmitted energy. They believe the electrical properties of its materials are simply a coincidence, not part of a lost technology. But even with these counter-arguments, questions remain. If the pyramid was just a tomb, why does it contain hidden chambers and unknown voids? Why does its construction still defy modern engineering capabilities? And why does its design mirror celestial alignments and advanced mathematical principles? Some believe that dismissing alternative theories too quickly could mean overlooking something profound: a lost chapter of history, a forgotten technology, or even an ancient understanding of energy that we've yet to rediscover. Maybe the biggest mystery of all isn't what we know, but what we've been taught to ignore. For thousands of years, the Great Pyramid has captivated historians, scientists, and explorers. But today, its influence goes far beyond archaeology. It has become a global obsession, inspiring countless theories, debates, and even new explorations into lost ancient technology. From Hollywood blockbusters to conspiracy documentaries, the Great Pyramid has taken on a life of its own. It's been linked to everything from aliens to lost civilizations, and it continues to fuel one of the most heated debates in history. Were the ancient Egyptians more advanced than we think? Even in the scientific world, the pyramid is far from a solved mystery. Every few years, new discoveries emerge, challenging our understanding and forcing experts to reconsider long-standing theories. And with modern technology like thermal imaging, ground-penetrating radar, and AI-assisted analysis, we may be closer than ever to unlocking its secrets. The Great Pyramid isn't just an ancient monument, it's a symbol of lost knowledge. Whether it was a tomb, an observatory, or something far more advanced, one thing is certain: we still don't know the full story. Could it be that we are missing something? A forgotten technology? An ancient energy system? Or knowledge that was lost to time? And if so, what else might history be hiding from us? The truth is out there. The only question is, are we ready to find it?